Greetings from Bermuda, this is BD Alami, and welcome back to the final Zachtronics puzzle game, Last Call BBS, which is actually a collection of several different puzzle games. And we are now about to try out the last one of those. So let's jump in, see what it's like. ChipWizard Professional has been saved to drive 0. Okay, let's go check it out. View manual. ChipWizard Professional. Interface overview. Design elements. Using transistors. Using capacitors. Okay, interface overview. Layout window. The layout window is where you will create your integrated circuit design by layering metal, silicon, vias, and capacitors. Specification window describes what you must create. It includes a list of inputs which enter your circuit and a list of outputs which your circuit must generate. Simulator window shows the inputs and outputs and how they change over time. It also includes playback controls that allow you to verify your circuit. Visualizer window, new in ChipWizard Professional 3.0. The visualizer window makes it easy to see how the layers of your design connect with a 3D rendered view of your circuit. Okay. Design elements. Silicon layer. There are two types of silicon, N-type and P-type. By layering one over the other, you can create a transistor, the basic building block of integrated circuits. Metal layer. The metal layer sits above the silicon layer and is used to route signals between and around transistors. You will need to use both layers to build your circuits. Sits above the silicon layer, okay. Vias. Vias are small vertical wires that connect the silicon layer to the metal layer. With a via in place, the signals will flow freely between the two layers. Okay. Capacitors. By placing capacitors underneath the metal layer, signals traveling through the metal can be delayed by one or more cycles instead of flowing instantly. Using transistors, creating NPN transistors. To create an NPN transistor, draw a line of N-type silicon, blue, and cross the middle of it with a line of P-type silicon, red. Using NPN transistors, signals can only flow between the two N-type blue terminals when there is also a signal entering the P-type red gate that controls the resistor. Okay, so this is a gate, and the signal is either open or closed. Okay. Creating Pnp transistors. To create Pnp transistors, draw a line of P-type silicon, red, and cross the middle of it with a line of N-type silicon, blue. Using Pnp transistors are the opposite of NPN transistors and only allow signals to flow between the two when the N-type gate is not powered. Okay, so normally it will flow through, power it to close. So red is power to open, blue is power to close. Creating capacitors. One or more capacitor can be placed under a wire on the metal layer to add a delay to that wire. Charging capacitors. Signals will flow through the metal above capacitors at a rate of 1 capacitor per cycle. This allows for the creation of time-based circuits like timers and oscillators. Discharging capacitors. When a signal is turned off, any wires carrying the signal will lose power instantly regardless of how many capacitors were placed underneath. Capacitors and silicon. Capacitors are placed on the same layer as silicon but cannot be connected to it or to each other. They are also never connected directly to the metal layer. Never connected directly to the metal layer, we just place them under it to add a delay to it. Okay, sure, seems easy. Let's go. Anything else up here? View registration. License key detected, good. Signal crossover. Okay, so specification. In A, in B, out A, out B. Connect in A to out A and in B to out B. Hint, use N-type silicon which sits below the metal layer to pass one signal under the other. Right. A selects the N-type silicon. So how do we do this? We just draw in A to out A. No, it's the... Wait, I already need to consult the manual again. So the silicon can still conduct, right? Maybe we don't need to do all of this. Maybe all we need to do is make a metal layer to take in B to out B. And then this kind of comes like this to there. And then silicon underneath to route it underneath that. Okay. Okay. This is our... What is this? Oh, wait, this is step. Okay. Is this working? It is definitely not working. Do we actually need to create a transistor then? Maybe. Pause. How do we reset? Okay. Maybe we do. Why? Oh, okay. Metal, clear, N-type. Do that. I can't remember which way around. Oh, we don't have access to P-type. We needed a via, didn't we? Small vertical wires that connect the silicon layer to the metal layer, right? Okay. Yes. So and there. Go. Design verified. Good. Engineering curious. I told you I got started in sales at Sawayama and also spent some time in marketing. I did enjoy my work, but after a while I wanted to try out something new. I'd always been a tinkerer of sorts, and the idea of working on the engineering side was starting to appeal to me. Instead of only selling the machines, I could contribute to their design. Problem was, I really had no idea where to start. Luckily, during my time in Japan, I'd made another friend who worked in engineering at a small firm that was owned by Sawayama. His name was Daisuke Don Iwashiro. Okay, good. Design size. Assume this is me. Wonder how it scores the design size. One, two, three, four. Presumably the metal doesn't count. So we reset multiple different designs. Well, let's just revise this one. So we do what we were going to do originally. And then this is probably, that's going to be 3, right? Which is even better. Good. All right. Next. AND gate. out X should be high when both are high. Okay, you'll need to create an NPN transistor by drawing P-type silicon over N-type silicon. Right. P-type over N-type. So, do 1, 2, 3. P-type there. And then the metal comes here with that. The metal comes here. And then the metal goes there with that and with that. And we know that this, I can't remember which way around it is. Yeah, NPN signals can only flow when there is also signal entering here, so which makes it an AND gate. When this and this are on, then this is good. Otherwise, they are not. And yeah, this is showing us the this is pretty standard Zachtronics stuff. So this is showing you the series of inputs, or the series of values each input is going to have, and that will act as a test for our design. But I'm pretty confident that should work. Yep. 6. Who's scoring like way up here? Seems ridiculous. Okay, OR gate. Opposite. So I'm not even going to look at the hint. I'm so confident. So confident that an OR gate is just a PNP transistor. Because this is closed. No, hang on. Bit too hasty, maybe. Normally this would go through. Actually, yeah, this isn't going to work, is it? Normally this would go through, but if there's just a signal here, it's not going to go through. Need to grant it transistor for each input. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Okay. How do we combine them? How are we going to combine these? Okay, so the reason for the transistor, okay, interesting. We could just draw bare metal to the output, and then if this was lit up, then this would be powered, and if this was lit up, this would be powered, and that's an OR gate. But if it's all connected together, then obviously if this is powered, it's going to feed back into this, which would be a bad thing and would blow stuff up. So we have to, so we're using a transistor to isolate it. And I guess is that all that we're doing? So the metal goes on here, and then the metal goes to the output, and then we can join those up, because this doesn't matter, because signal can't flow back through this way anyway. And then we just connect both of these to that so we let them control their own thing. Does that work? Oh, it doesn't if we don't put a via over here. A via over here. Now try it. So yes, that's on, and this is stopping the signal feeding back over there. Likewise there. I think that is not good. We have a problem here. Why do we have a problem there? And also, can I step? Where's this one here? Need to kind of back up. So both input A and input B are high. The output is high. And then input A wants to go low. Oh no, maybe this does conduct. And that is the problem. So this output is keeping input A high. So yeah, okay, all right. I think I see. Let's do a different design. So if this is powered, we want to we can't just kill the pass-through though. Hang on. Oh, this is harder. Let's do one at a time. Which way around do we want it to be? If this is powered, we want to break the link. So it's a red with a blue, a red one, and then a blue one coming in. Okay. So pin that, pin that. But if there is a signal here, I'm going to say if there's a signal here, we want to turn this off. Oh god, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Do we need to create a transistor for each input? I mean, I guess we do because the hint tells us we do. But I am also wondering why we can't just do that. So that if this is high, that's fine, it's enough. And it turns this off to stop the signal flowing back through here. This is low, that's fine, this is going to flow through. Yeah, why doesn't that work? Instability detected. Oh no. What do you mean instability detected? Why doesn't it like that? Signals can only flow through when it's not powered. Oh, because this interferes with this. Can we? There's usually like a clear all. Clear everything. Can I just select everything? Oh yeah, okay, do that. Okay, try this again. We want the p-type first. With the n-type come in here. And if that is positive, it switches that off. But then same thing here. So we will do this. And that. And this will switch you off. So if in A is high, are we going to have a race condition though? Because if both of these are high, they are both going to switch off the other one. This isn't going to work either. So when in A is high, that's fine. In B, A goes to the out. And we swap it over. And neither. Problem is going to come when both in A and in B are high, which will be here, I think. Yep. Because now they've both switched each other off. So output is 0. Oh, God damn it. Okay, stop. We're going to say if B is high, then it goes through, shuts off A. But if but we're not going to give A control over B. A will flow through unless this is high. This we will no, hang on. We need to change, we need a different type of transistor, don't we? I think. We need the N type. NPN. No, this allows it through, oh god. This type, it does have to be both. Yeah, okay, shoot, I think that was right. So we do that, pin both of them. Nope. God damn it. That was right. No, but there's still the problem of oh god. Oh, let's try reversing the transistor type. Nope. I wish I could back up. Oh, okay. Always helps if you connect it. Yeah. Yes. Jesus. Design size 20. So I made that way harder than I needed to. Double the size that it needed to be. Okay. I'm still trying to work out how this works. And when this is on, this allows this to flow through, but if A is on, the fact that this is on stops conduction. Maybe my transistors are just way bigger than they need to be. Can we make a more compact transistor? Two, three, four. Yeah, we can. Because the metal doesn't the metal does not count against your design. So we could just do well, I don't think that's going to get it down. No, it's still 20. Oh, so maybe the metal does count against your design. Four by 5. Or is it measuring? Maybe it's measuring that. It's got a very strange way of measuring the size. It's just do this. Or if we actually presumably okay, now I'm really now I'm going to get myself confused. Damn it. Let's just do this out again for a second. So how did this work again? Like that, like that, there. And that's 15, okay. Because it's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 3. So one way to improve it would be to move it up. Can we even overlap these things? No. So the best we could do, yeah, would be to shuffle everything up 1. And then do that. That. And that's 12, which is still not 10. How have most people got 10? Basically, how have most people got 10? Surely it must be 9. You'd have to kind of offset your... yeah, how would you do that? Yeah, maybe it is 10. No, because it's measuring dimensions. So even if we inverted this and had this pointed down, I don't think that would make it any more efficient. Okay, that'll do. I don't need to optimize to the nth degree. Good. Okay. Not gate. Output high should be high when its input is low, and vice versa. You will need to create a Pnp transistor. Okay, by drawing N-type over P-type. So P-type, N-type. And this is the one, oh God, I wish I could remember it. So the gate turns off transmission. Okay, so we can rely on this being high. The gate turns off transmission. Okay, hang on, got that in the wrong place then. So we do that, right? So then if the voltage is, so there's always a voltage here. When the input is high, this will be 0. When it's slow, it will be 1. So that works. Yep, I think that was easier than the other one. Power on reset. Reset should be high for the first 10 cycles after power becomes available on the voltage pins. You will need to place capacitors below the metal layer to create a multi-cycle delay. Okay, interesting. Because as soon as the power goes off, it kills it immediately. For the first 10 cycles. So does that mean we need to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Does that mean we need to do 7, 9, 10? That? No, it should be high for the first 10 cycles. I've already failed. Good job. Yeah, that shows it here. Only, so even though this stays high, reset has to drop to 0. What? How does that work? If it's going to immediately go high... Okay, well maybe we need to use transistors as well. Yes. That is what we need to do. So we need the one where the power on the bottom turns it off. Which is the PNP. So the red first. So the red first, the blue down here. Goes to the reset. Goes to there. And then this takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the wrong number, I think, maybe. Is this the right idea, though? No. It goes until power. I got the transistor the wrong way around. No. Blue. Red. No. What? What? Pnp transistors only allow signal to flow when the N-type gate is not powered. Well, that's what we had. What? We had all of the connections in. When this is not powered, this goes through. Thank you. And then it gets there 1 cycle earlier than it should do. Yeah, okay. Okay, we kind of thought that was going to be the case. Oh, it doesn't matter. We can still do that. And then we just need one capacitor, that's all. Perfect. 18. I should be down to 15. 6 by 3. Should be able to do it in 5 by 3. I guess 10 capacitors. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, well, okay. If we move the metal, it's weird that the metal area doesn't count. But yeah, we could do that, and then add 2. Oh, well, this isn't gonna matter because it's too far over. That's still gonna be. Oh shoot! Should have done different design. Hang on. How do we get it 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that has to go there. Then that can come there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just got to get 10 capacitors in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. Yes, 15. Much better. Much better. Good. All right. Next. To unlock digital signal mixer and interrupt controller. Okay. Out should be high when any input is high. So 4 input OR gate, basically. So what did our regular OR gate look like? How do we go back? That was a 2 input OR gate. Can I make a 4 input OR gate? That seems kind of scary. Well, there is an undo. Control Z, Control Y. Good to know. Oh, God. All right. We just have to isolate. Just have to isolate all of these things from each other. So basically we need to... Every input needs to say, if I'm on, you guys... The rest of you turn off. Which would be a PMP. Oh God, how do we do this? Feels like we don't have enough space. Oh God, how do we do this? Do we use capacitors to slow things down? God. I can actually rotate that. Oh God, this feels like way, like it feels like we got to do something completely different to this, because here we had to use a PNP and an NPN. And then when this was on, this turned this off. So if this was on, it was going to take the signal out. Unless basically this one told it that it was on. But we can't do that with 4 inputs. Let's have a look at the interrupt controller, see whether that's any easier. Each output should be high when its corresponding input is high. If a lower number input is high, it should block the higher number outputs from activating. Lower number is high. So the lower number takes precedence. In fact, okay, so if Lower number is high, it should block the higher number from activating. So if that's 1, that should be 1 always. Right? Yep. This one, however, could be turned off by the one above. But otherwise, should be good. And then this one could be turned off by either of the two above. Can we do 2? Thinking we may need to shuffle that along. Can we have 2 gates in the middle of the transistor? Is that allowed? Sorry, not that. Wait, it's no good either. Damn it. Oh, we're not going to be able to make it. Left enough room. I don't know if we're even allowed to do this, but let's see. And then also probably not the most efficient solution, but if it works, I will take that. So to me, that's saying either IRQ1 or IRQ2 can shut off IRQ3. So let's see. So IRQ1 goes high, the output is high. Right, let's just run it. Yes. 30. That is the most inefficient circuit ever made. Struggling. Don loves to explain things. He taught me a lot about integrated circuit design over beers late at night when we'd meet up after work. Sometimes at a bar, sometimes at his house, where we had some fun equipment set up, where he had some equipment set up. Fun times. But it was tough to make progress, partly because the work was all theoretical, pen and paper, or in my head. I needed experience, but the design lab manager at Sawayama wasn't about to let in some foreigner who didn't know what he was doing to play around with their machines. So what was a guy like me to do? Right, okay, can we make a better version of this? Because we should be able to do it in 12. It's like a 4x3 design. Well, I guess we can, yeah, I guess we can make a big improvement by just getting rid of that and doing that. $30 down to 24. We could. I'd like to be able to copy it. Usually in the Zachtronics stuff, you can start by copying a design, but I don't see a way to do that here. So let's have confidence. We're just moving the Pnp down one. So the red goes there, blue goes there, metal goes there, and there, and there, and then there. I won't change the size, but let's just verify it still works. It does. So then we need to move this one down, which means we need... Oh, we can't though. Okay, which means we could do that. And then that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And that. And that. And then pin that there. Go. That should get it down again. 24 to 18. And then we just need to take out this one here, which is trickier with this design that we've got. Yeah, not quite sure how we would jiggle that around. If we merge I'm assuming if we merge these two blue bits of silicon together, that will just not work. Yep. Whether there's a way. Hang on, what if we put the red at the top? And the blue at the bottom. And then we can shuffle this along one. I think that would do it. Oh, no, but we can't do a... Can't do a bendy bit with that one. Wait, but we don't need to... Why are we pinning it up there? We can do that. And we can bring that in, pin it there. And then that works just fine. Metal there, pin there. Go. 18 to 15. We've got this one extra over here. Come on, most people did it in 12. I can't not do it as good as most people. I'm guessing we can't pin right to the middle there. No. Yeah, we've got this one free space. Here. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Not sure about that. I think that's good enough though. I'll take 15. It's not bad. If you stack all of these bars together, they're probably still higher. So yeah, that's fine. But we did not do the digital signal mixer. Bit of a tricky, that one. And then the next one, ignition sequencer. And many more puzzles after that. But that, I think, is a good place to wrap it up for now. So that's the ChipWizard Professional. So that, I think, is the last of the games. But there are a couple of things that we haven't checked out. Let's take a quick look at those now, see whether there's anything else hidden. Dial world time. What is world time? World time server. You're thinking, a world clock, what's the big deal? Sure, I know it might not seem that impressive today, but you have to remember that this was before everything was networked together. Dialing into that world time server was the first time I realized, hey, I'm really connected to the whole world through this thing. It's hard to describe what that feeling was like. I suppose that's why you're into these old machines in the first place, is that right? You're looking for that same rush of excitement I felt when I realized computers would change the world. So it is literally just that, and it is actually the correct time as well. Okay. Random. Cool. And then there's one other thing. Equity first. Equity First Investments, a division of Equity First Bank. Stock prices. Showing up to the minute stock quotes was always a surefire demo, and it sold quite a few systems. Some guys' eyes would just light up. It was a big deal at the time because otherwise you either looked up stock prices in the newspaper once or twice a day, or you called your broker to ask him what was happening. So this was a huge advantage. That is, if you're the kind of guy who cared about stocks. I wasn't. Now, every so often I think about how cheap Axiom was back then and wonder what my life would be like now if I'd bought some. Ha! Okay. There are still a lot of entries in here that we haven't unlocked. I guess as we go through some of the games, we do unlock additional entries in here as we go. So that is probably where they come from. But nothing interactive in here. So that is everything in Last Call BBS. So I guess the question is now whether we go back and we redo some of those, go back to some of those puzzles, try to do some more. The ChipWizard Professional, I enjoyed that. That was good. Hack Match was fun, if difficult, but it definitely had a kind of one more turn feel to it, which I liked. The Forbidden Path I thought was probably the kind of the most interesting one in here. It was very Zachtronics-like in terms of programming, but the whole idea of kind of programming a series of steps which each individual unit in the entity goes through after it's generated is interesting. So I quite like that. Camera Food Solitaire is fine. It's Solitaire, variation on Solitaire, but not super excited to go back to that. Steed Force Hobby Studio is a curiosity. I never thought I'd play a game about assembling plastic models and painting them. And that was kind of cool, but again, not sure it would be something I would go back to. 20th Century Food Court is very much, I guess, probably the most traditional Zachtronics-like game in here. And I would go back to that and try and do some more of those. The factory automation stuff is always fun. And then Dungeons and Diagrams, it was fine. But I'm not sure again whether I would want to go through and do a ton of those puzzles. But they are there. And then there is also the basic Sawayama Solitaire, which I played a little bit off stream to practice and notched up 4 wins. So that was all right. So why don't we wrap this up as we began the whole series, where I completely failed to even complete a game of Sawayama Solitaire. Let's see whether we can actually finish off with a win. So, aces, there's one there. Black 8, we would need a red 9 to get it out. One here, we're going to need a red king to get it out, which we do not have. But I think we can take the red 7 on there. The 5 onto the 6. The 3 to the 4. I think there's no reason not to do that. But yeah, we need a red king, which we just don't have. So let's hit this up. There's one. And that was why I should not have moved that jack. I should have taken that jack. Is there another black queen? There is not, so the other one is in here somewhere. Don't think there's anything I can do with that. There's another ace. Okay, black 9. Red 10, get that out. Black jack will go in nicely in there. Except we need a black jack to move this onto. Which is there. Ooh. That's not good. Okay, 2 to the 3. Black 4 needs a red 5. Nope. Black 6, no. Red 4, only here. So I think we hit this up again. Red 5 would go in there, but that needs a black 6 first, which we don't have. Trade it up again. Okay, red 8 on the black 9. I feel like we are getting some unlucky draws. Only one ace out. Red 5. Red 5 is right there! Oh my god! Then we could clear this stack as well. No good with a king though. Okay, there goes another ace at least. Red 3. I mean, really? Really? Black 9. This is terrible. Nope. And we're out. Okay, black 10. Still need a red 9. Just buried down here. We've got an ace to put the 2 on. Ah, my god. Put the king there. We got a black 5. And can we not get that out anywhere? No. Apparently not. The red 3. No, I think we've been super unlucky here. Yeah, I think we've been super unlucky. Do it again. Ace buried down there. Ace, ace. Well, 7, 6, 5. Blackjack needs a red queen. There's one there. So we can do that. 8, that gets the ace out and frees up a slot. Could do the king, the queen. Where's the other ace? Here, so we really want to clear this. Okay, so 7 there. So take that king off. Queen, jack 10. Black 4. God, black 9, red 8, then the 7 is underneath it. But that's fine, because we can do that. 7. I feel like I should. Let's hit this up, see what we got. 3. Let's do king, queen, then we can get 4 there. Wait, maybe that was a little hasty. Surely we can get this out. Red 6. Don't have one. There we do. Red 6, ace. 5, 4. Three. Red jack. Black 10. Red 9. So the aces have got to be in here. Do I take the 5 off? We don't want the 2 of hearts stuck too far down. Yeah, let's, especially given we've already got the ace out, sure. Oh, yeah. Oh God, again, do I really want the 2 of spades stuck down there? I'm gonna say no. Okay, good. Okay, red 10 onto black jack. Three, 3, 6. Looking for a black 7. Black 8. No. Black 9. Love it when a whole stack of them go. Black 10. No. Eight. King. Oh, we're gonna get down to the queen. 7. Where's the 4 of diamonds? Oh no, I thought I was looking at this stack thinking it was a full stack, but it's not. Yeah, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, whoops. A little bit of a mistake. Okay, well, so we'll take the 10 then, and then the 9. And then the jack. That will take out a load of cards. The 10 onto the jack. 8 on the 9, and everything just goes. And there you have it. That is Sawayama Solitaire, which has unlocked another Handymate entry. My job, even though I was pretty low on the totem pole at the American branch, I enjoyed my time at Sawayama. Loved to demo the machines. I don't know if you know, but back then there was a lot of yelling and screaming about Japanese imports. Japanese businesses taking over. Some senator took a sledgehammer to a cheap Japanese television set as a publicity stunt. That's how silly it was. Thankfully though, most of my customers just wanted to focus on the computers. I made a lot of friends this way, some of them lifelong. Cool, alright, there you go. Well, up to 5 wins. So that is going to do it for our first kind of tour through Last Call BBS. So if there are any of these games in particular that you enjoyed and would like me to see, would like to see me go back to, then do let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I may just dip in and out of some of these as and when the mood strikes. But until then, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, this is BDLM signing out. Bye for now.